IoT sounds huge, and it's kind of hard to wrap your head around it, right? It's so big. How should we be thinking about it in the context of business transformation?
Yeah. So when I talk to customers, there are generally, number one, two types of buckets of IoT projects, if you will. You're going to macro it up, right? Let's make it less huge. There is either connected operations, so you're trying to get operational efficiency or manufacturing quality up, or operational efficiency if you're an oil and gas company, making sure that your remote service locations are safe for those workers. You name it. It's connected operations and getting more operational excellence, safety, quality, et cetera, out of it. The second side is connected products. So more and more we're seeing people that manufacture just about anything, making it smart. A great example of this is Roomba, right? You take a vacuum cleaner that's just a vacuum cleaner, and all of a sudden it can be smart. It can learn about the rooms in your house. If you redecorate your house, it can learn how to navigate that better. So we're really seeing the gamut of connected operations and connected products. So those are the two biggest buckets that I think about. And when we're working with customers, and when I'm coaching partners on how to qualify a deal, it's really the first question we ask is like, okay, is this an operations thing, or is it a new product or a new service, a software as a service offering? So is it about operational efficiency or net new revenue streams with a product? So that's at a really high level, how to start breaking that down. And then is it a question of like, what is the biggest pain point? What's driving the business pain? And this is where things can get sticky, because people start to unlock their own imagination when they start to see what you can connect. And they're like, well, wouldn't it be cool if we put a sensor on that thing and then we could capture all that data from that thing? And wouldn't that be cool? And they will get lost. And I have seen companies spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a proof of concept or a proof of value on something that didn't end up going to production because the business value had never been defined up front. So ROI is key, and picking a project that has business value associated with it and some business stakeholders involved. If you don't have the business stakeholders that believe that this is a problem worth solving, you can do the best project in the world. You can do everything right as a partner. You can collect data exactly as you said in scope, and it can never go through to production. So those are some of the hiccups, right, to avoid, because true business transformation is about really, in the short term, how do you save costs? How can you justify an investment in this kind of area if it's not a connected product? How do you justify that investment if you don't have your business stakeholders involved? If you have an IT department that is interested in the tech, it's what we call tinkerers. A lot of people want to stick some sensors on some stuff, start collecting that data, and it's cool. Don't chase cool, right? Chase the business value and the business pain. And a great place to look for IoT projects, if, I know we've got partners out there with some significant practices in business intelligence or maybe CRM. If you have a customer that really trusts you, you have a great relationship with them, a great place to search for a potential IoT project is their current KPIs, their key performance indicators. What are they measuring today? Because you already know that's important to their business. Mm-hmm. And then ultimately, what drives that KPI? What's the biggest risk factor that changes that KPI? Most companies know that. They know their biggest pain point. And going down that path, usually just saving a couple of percentage points in that KPI, in some cases, 1% point. For example, the Hershey's company found that instrumenting their Twizzlers manufacturing line, for every 1% improvement in the weight variance of Twizzlers translated to $500,000 of value back to Hershey. That's one plant, one product, just a 1% change in a KPI they were measuring. And IoT is a way to unlock that kind of value.
Wow.